How many times have you said to yourself this sentence? Oh, if I have just tightened that screw. Or, oh, if I have just checked the oil of my car. Or, oh, I have just looked to my refrigerator and make sure everything is okay. For Toastmasters and dear guests, good evening and assalamu alaikum. Whenever you hear maintenance, the first thing that comes to mind is that there is something wrong with my device or machine and I need to fix it. Always we wait to this wrong to happen. And actually, this is the definition of maintenance. It's to repair, fix, paint something in order to make it in a good condition. So we always wait for it until something wrong happened to it, and then we think about it. And that was actually the way for a long time, until humanity realized in 1950. Okay, we have a lot of machines, and these machines actually can have some problems. And from that thought, the idea of preventive maintenance come. We are thinking, we know maintenance. What is preventive? Preventive is to stop something from happening. So preventive maintenance is actually to stop the problem from even happening. There's another question. What is the difference between the normal maintenance that we usually do and this so-called preventive maintenance? Well, for a start, the first thing is the normal maintenance that you say is actually have a real name, which is reactive maintenance. And the main differences between reactive maintenance and preventive maintenance is reactive maintenance happens after the failure of the machine, but preventive maintenance happens before. Also, reactive maintenance do not need any preparation in before, but preventive maintenance need this preparation. Reactive maintenance may cost a little bit less. However, preventive maintenance increase the lifespan of your machine. Preventive maintenance make sure that everything is okay, and reactive maintenance may cause you to have a downtime and stop your factory because of a problem that has happened and now you have to fix it. So it will affect the productivity of your factory or machine. Okay, now we know the difference. Let's focus exactly on the preventive maintenance. What are the advantages and the disadvantages of this so-called new thing? So the first thing is enhancing safety. Now, when you are waiting for the machine to have this fault, you don't know exactly what is this fault to do to you or to the worker that is working with this machine. It could be so much dangerous. So doing this preventive maintenance does help in enhancing the safety of your factory and your workers. Number two, you increase the lifespan of your equipment. So sometimes just adding some oil, tightening some screws, changing some small parts in this machine can save it and make it work for a longer time. Also, you will increase actually your productivity. Studies have shown that poor maintained machines reduce productivity by 20%. What else? You actually buy this by preventive maintenance, you reduce costs. Imagine that you have a machine and suddenly it breaks out because you didn't, for example, tighten a screw or you didn't change some small part in it. And instead of paying for this small screw, now you'll pay for the whole machine. Last but not the least is, and you might know that whenever there is a machine that has a difficulty or a problem inside it, it will need to consume more power in order to it to work in the normal condition. So you will save this extra energy consumption. Is this preventive maintenance that is a perfect thing? No, there are some, I would say, disadvantages. One of them are the cost. So in order to do it, you need to have a little bit and more resources, because you need to have more money to the maintenance and more people and more technologies. Also, sometimes it may consume more time, especially the inspection. So you are inspecting the ways and the things that are happening in the machine. Last but not the least about it is that it's difficult to organize this preventive maintenance. Because if you didn't organize it well by well-professional person, you will not give this benefit of saving the lifespan or the time or the cost. It actually will give you a negative result. So in order to do this preventive maintenance in a good way, you need to organize it well. There are actually 4 main types of this preventive maintenance. One of them is periodic maintenance, so you do it by time, so weekly, monthly. There are major maintenance, which is you walk, for example, 50 kilometers and then you change the oil. There are the most advanced one, which is predictive maintenance, and which I want you to focus on, which is by the history and the data of this machine, you think, what are the problems that could happen to my machine, and you start to prepare for it and fix it. So try whenever in your life, in your work, in your future, to apply this preventive maintenance to you. And back to you, Mr. Toastmaster of the day.